Good evening, everyone. I am Alana Barrett, and I join you tonight in honor of my mom, who is living with younger onset Alzheimer's. I proudly serve as a volunteer on the Longest Day Committee for the Massachusetts New Hampshire chapter, and I participate each year by hiking one of the 48 peaks in New Hampshire's White Mountains to support the mission of the Alzheimer's Association. I'm also so proud to be running the Boston Marathon on Team End Alls this April. We are thankful and honored to have you all join us tonight from all over New England in recognition of the winter solstice, the longest night of the year. The work at the Alzheimer's Association is simply not possible without the dedication and leadership of volunteers and participants. The passionate spirit of volunteers and the groundbreaking science and research that brought us into this new era of treatment gives us nothing but hope as we welcome the new year. Tonight, we shine our lights together with thousands more across the country to honor loved ones, caregivers, healthcare providers, and all those affected by Alzheimer's and all other dementias. And we continue to fight for the first survivor. Tonight, we begin our journey toward the longest day, where we continue to raise vital funding and awareness to support a vision of a world without Alzheimer's and all other dementias. Thank you for embarking on this journey with us. Because every name and every story matters, I invite you to share the names of those you shine your light for in the chat now. Let each name be illuminated for all of us to see. Awesome. I see some of those names popping up. Great. And now I invite you to shine your lights. If you have one nearby, please take this moment to light your luminary or a candle and place it in view for all of us to see. Oh, oh no, my screen's a little blurry. Together, our lights are a symbol of hope and serve as a beacon to remind us no one walks this journey alone. If you have a glass of hot cocoa or another beverage beside you, we invite you to raise your cup as a toast to our loved ones on this holiday season. Author Bob Goff wrote, "Hope doesn't go to sleep just because it's dark outside. It lights a candle and stays up, waiting for the rest of the story." Our longest night luminaries were a vision of one of our volunteers and her beloved husband, Judy and Steve Johansson. Steve was diagnosed with younger onset Alzheimer's at age 59. They turned to the Alzheimer's Association for guidance and became full mission recipients and ambassadors. They found tremendous hope through the connections they made, joining support groups and becoming public policy advocates. They participated in the longest day the first year it was offered and created a day filled with family, friends, making memories, and were filled with hope. The following December, Steve and Judy decided to create a tradition to mark the longest night of the year. They invited people into their house because being together brightened the lengthy dark hours of that day. They lit candles and held out hope for a future story would be just one without Alzheimer's and all other related dementias. In keeping with their tradition, we come together on this night with the most hours of darkness to draw support from each other and to light candles while we wait for the rest of the story to be written. A hope-filled story of a world without Alzheimer's, Lewy body dementia, frontotemporal disorder, PCA, vascular dementia, and all other related dementias. We write the names of our loved ones on luminaries because every name and every story matters and must not be forgotten. We remember those whom we have lost. We honor and support those who are living with dementia and their tireless caregivers, and we light candles to illuminate a path of hope for a future generation who will only hear of a dreadful disease that once was and is now nothing but a memory. Tonight, we have made the choice to light a candle as opposed to cursing darkness. We find great comfort as we feel the warmth and see the brilliance that results from joining our lights. We are not alone. We are walking this path of hope together. And now it is my pleasure to introduce a volunteer from our main chapter, Melissa Lopez.
Thank you, Alana. Good evening, everybody. My name is Melissa Lopez, and I join you tonight to shine my light in honor of all my patients living with dementia. I'm a volunteer with the Maine chapter through the Bangor Walk Committee, where I have volunteered with the Maine chapter through the Bangor Walk Committee, where I volunteered for 4 years and have participated in the longest day multiple times. I'm honored to be here with you and to share this reading. The Shortest Day. The Shortest Day by Susan Cooper. So the shortest day came and the year died. And everywhere down the centuries of the snow white world, people came singing, dancing to drive the dark away. They lighted candles in winter trees. They hung their homes with evergreen. They burned beseeching fires all night long to keep the year alive. And when the New Year's sunshine blazed awake, they shouted, reveling. Through all the frosty ages, you can hear them echoing behind us. Listen. All the long echoes sing the same delight. This shortest day, as promise awakens in the sleeping land. They carol, feast, give thanks, and dearly love their friends and hope for peace. And so do we here now, this year and every year. Welcome Yule. Up next, we invite you to listen to a heartfelt musical performance by Jason Turek. Jason is a longest day volunteer for the Connecticut chapter. Each June, he gathers family and friends together for a fun karaoke fundraising event to honor his father, who is currently living with Alzheimer's. This song was inspired by and written for his mother, a loving, tireless caregiver for Jason's father.
Mama, I know you're scared. I know you feel underprepared. You may never feel enough. One day, you may feel you're making headway, and then need a little leeway to simply get by. Take it day by day. You'll be okay. You're the strongest human I know. Where you one day meet again. Fly high, mama. I will dry your eyes and always be your best friend. Mama, your strength has been requested. Your faith and hope are tested. You may feel like giving up. And each day, remember where you came from. Don't think about the outcome, but rather the blessings you've been sent. will dry your eyes and always be your best friend. My sister and I will help you to shine, but it's up to you to believe and get stronger every day. Fly high, mama, help him reach the sky where you will one day meet again. Fly high, mama, I will dry your eyes and always be your best friend. Mama, your angels are proud of you. Never forced to do all you do. Keep your head held high. Mama, please live in the moment. Your life is worth it. You're loved all around, Mama.
How to turn a chilly 50.
That was gorgeous. Thank you, Jason, for sharing such a beautiful tribute to your mother and all caregivers who are simply amazing and deserve to be recognized for their superhero efforts.
You bet.
Hello, everyone. My name is Betsy Bianchi, and I shine my light for my mother, Jenny, who is currently living with Alzheimer's. I'm an active participant in 2 caregiver support groups and have been volunteering for the Vermont chapter for many years. I proudly work on our advocacy team and serve on committees for the Rutland Walk to End Alzheimer's, Vermont Reason for Hope Gala, and The Longest Day. I'm honored to be joining you here tonight from Vista Senior Living to share 2 winter solace poems with you. The first poem is From Darkness to Light by Leslie Anlise. A slow breath, inhale. Hold in the stillness of winter. Even the light becomes still in winter. Outer senses barely perceive it. At the solstice, the darkness of winter exerts its power and stakes its claim as the longest night of the year.
You bet.
Embers of light smolder within our chest. Yet in the next breath, the darkness turns and starts a steady march to the longest day of the year in summer. Our hearts, hollowed out, make room for greater light. A slow breath, exhale. Flames leap to life. Darkness is once again vanquished. Cycles of our life, our days, our moments. Hold on to the light. Spring is coming. May your heart shine bright with peace and joy, even in the darkness. May your winter solstice be filled with expanding light, both within and without. And the second poem is Stars in the Deepest Night by Genesee Bordeaux Gentry. Candles flame in the darkness, flicker, steadily glow, bring light from shadows and help to soothe us so. Our loved ones, like the candles, give our lives true light. We use the candles' beacons to connect us in the night. As we light the candles, our wish and our request is that they see our signals and know our loves expressed. As their lights join our lights, our worlds touch and flame. Now we'll blow out the candles, then softly say their names.
That's nice.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce Jennifer Chufo from the Connecticut chapter.
Hello, friends. I'm Jennifer Chufo, and I shine the light in honor of my mom, who is currently living with dementia. I'm a volunteer with the Connecticut chapter and proudly serve as the longest day volunteer committee chair. It is my pleasure to share this reading of remembrance, and I invite you to respond with, "We remember them at each pause." We Remember Them, a poem by Rabbi Sylvan Kimmons and Rabbi Jack Reimer. In the rising of the sun and in its going down, we remember them. In the blowing of the wind and in the chill of the winter, we remember them. In the opening of the buds and in the rebirth of spring,
We remember
them.
in the blueness of the sky and in the warmth of the summer,
We remember them.
in the rustling of the leaves and in the beauty of autumn,
We
We
remember
them.
in the beginning of the year and when it ends,
We remember them.
remember
them.
when we are weary and in need of strength,
We remember
them.
when we are lost and sick at heart,
We
remember
them.
when we have joys we yearn to share.
We remember
them.
So long as we live, we too shall live, for they are now part of us.
We
remember
them.
And now I'm going to turn this back to Alana Barrett.
We remember them.
remember them.
Can't hear you, Alana.
Thought I clicked on mute there. Thank you, Jennifer. Alzheimer's and all other related dementias spares no populations and has confiscated too many of our loved ones throughout the decades. We would like to take a moment of silence to remember and hold dear all of our loved ones who have been taken by this disease. We cherish their memory and some of your favorite holiday memories.
Thank you for sharing your favorite holiday memories with us. We love all these special traditions, and we'd love to share some of them with you. Lou told us her dad loved cutting down a fresh Christmas tree and putting the lights up around the house. Ginny remembers making caramel popcorn and other candy. Michelle loves singing Christmas carols in German around the piano, the language of her mother's childhood. Sue would ice skate around the backyard rink made by her dad while her mom brought them warm drinks. She loved getting together with extended family members. Kathleen recalls decorating the tree and the beautiful memories of all the ornaments they had for 45 years together. Cecile remembers sledding and hot chocolate. Maria misses her papa every day. On Christmas Eve, they would make stuffed calamari together and prep for the night with family. Natasha enjoyed bonding, family time, talking, listening to music, and her grandma singing. Kathy D. reminisces about making French meat pies for the holidays, playing cribbage and the card game Pinochle. Kathleen couldn't wait to open her stocking and eat a hearty breakfast of doughboys, eggs, and meat. Kristen loved decorating the tree and baking cookies with her mom. Amanda enjoyed just being together and filling time with laughter and love. Amy and her dad would make fruitcake and give them to everyone they knew. Anne played Find the Pickle. Kelly and her loved ones gazed at holiday lights and took in many shows. Kathy B. would bake cookies, share food, games, and gaze at all the ornaments, each with a memory tied to it. Susie loved decorating the home and taking snowy walks. Linda and her family sang the 12 days of Christmas. Everyone took a day. Karen enjoyed time with extended family and friends. Carmen's family made a special treat from their native Puerto Rico.
Thank you to those who shared their favorite holiday memories with us. We hope the holiday season, your treasured memories are a source of comfort for you and your family. We all know the fun and joys the holidays bring, but this time of year can also be a time of great stress and sadness, especially for caregivers. We want to take a moment here to recognize and thank all of our caregivers. Your tireless efforts, unending love, care do not go unnoticed. We see you and we walk with you. Next, it's my pleasure to introduce Jill, manager of the 24/7 Helpline and Family Services for the Mass New Hampshire chapter, joining us to share some helpful information on navigating the holidays.
Thank you, Alana. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jill Hovanesian. I work with our helpline and I provide care consultations to families. As Alana mentioned, the holidays can be a lot, but the stress of caregiving responsibilities plus holiday traditions can really take a toll. It's important to take care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. We often emphasize the importance of self-care, though it's understandable that some caregivers or people who are grieving may feel overwhelmed by that term. Those impacted by dementia are constantly juggling competing priorities, and being told to add self care to an already lengthy to do list, or when you're already exhausted, can understandably feel frustrating and make you feel unseen. With that in mind, I want to highlight the difference between self care and self soothing. Self care involves tasks that build resilience. They may not immediately feel good, but they contribute to our long term capacity and overall health. Examples include making a doctor's appointment for yourself, going to the gym, or cooking a nourishing meal. Self soothing, on the other hand, includes activities that provide immediate comfort. Examples could be watching your favorite show or eating your favorite comfort meal, taking a nap, or even lighting your favorite candle. When we have the capacity to engage in self-care, that's what we try to prioritize. However, on days or during seasons when you don't have that capacity, self-soothing can be just as valuable and is just as important as the more demanding self-care tasks. We understand that caregivers can be so hard on themselves, constantly questioning if they've done enough or made the right choices, or feeling guilty if they lose their patience. There is so much unseen effort and emotional strain. We hope that tonight you feel recognized and that these Luminary kits continue to shine in your home, reminding you that you are seen and appreciated. If you ever feel unseen or unheard, or if you're looking for any type of support, please don't hesitate to reach out to the helpline. That's exactly what we're here for. This season especially, I hope you can show yourself gentleness and grace and allow yourself to self-soothe whenever needed.
Thank you, Jill, for sharing those helpful tips. As we conclude our program here tonight, I'll close us out with the wisdom of Dr. Martin Luther King. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. On this longest night, filled with the most hours of darkness, may hope guide us to continuing lighting our candles and help us write and fight for the rest of the story. And the story where no one ever forgets, no one is ever lost, and Alzheimer's and all other related dementias are nothing but a memory. Our annual journey toward the longest day officially begins now, each day bringing more light, more hope on the horizon. We hope you will continue this journey with us as we raise vital awareness and support the mission of the Alzheimer's Association. This concludes our longest night Luminary program. We thank you for joining us and wish you a happy, healthy, and safe holidays filled with warmth of your love and from family and friends and our longest day community. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you for doing this.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Take care, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Jennifer, you did a beautiful job with the.
Thank you very much. Lovely. It was great.